And I'm getting you this explainer from Preeti Choudhry, which really breaks down in detail the centre's contentious farm laws, which has forced so many farmers to camp at Delhi's borders despite the biting cold and despite all the difficulties they face.
Months after silent protests, farmers say, "Chalo Delhi." Police use water cannons and tear gas to prevent farmers. Borders of national capital sealed. Meetings fail to break deadlock. What are these protests for? It all comes down to three basic farm laws which the farmers now want repealed. So let's break down all these three laws for better understanding of our viewers and actually tell you what are the facts which the government says are in favor of the farmers and what are the fears of the farmers. Let's begin right now with the most contentious of the three laws, called the FPTC. Break it down for you. It's called the Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Promotion and Facilitation Act. The government says that under this act, farm produce can be bought, it can be sold anywhere outside the established APMCs or the traditional mandis as such. Also, that under this, no cess or tax could be levied by the central government. The farmer fears this will bring about the end of the MSP. Also, for the states will lose out a fair amount of tax which is levied in APMCs. Mind you, the farmer doesn't pay. In mandis or APMCs, it's not the farmer who pays the tax, it's the purchaser who pays the tax. Let's move on now to the other less contentious laws, the other two of them. The Farmers Empowerment and Protection Agreement on Price Assurance and Farm Services Act. Now, the government says it is in the farmer's favor because the farmer here can actually enter into a legal contract with any purchaser or a buyer or a private player, whoever he chooses, and there can be a legally bound agreement on pre-fixed prices, which somewhere down the line the government says will give the farmer a lot more security than it actually does at this point of time. The farmer says that farmers will be enslaved by big corporate houses and private players. An argument given by various farm unions here is where the interests of small farmers with small land holdings are concerned will be compromised as per this, the Essential Commodities Amendment Act. Now, this law allows the government to only regulate the flow of certain food supplies only during extraordinary circumstances, only during a famine or a war or any other natural disaster. That would mean that the government will lift the imposition on stockpiling on certain essential commodities, giving the farmer more flexibility to sell. And also, the government says this would reduce black marketing. The farmers here feel that they would be forced to sell their produce at a much lesser price. And the big corporate houses, the private players, would be buying this essential commodity, which was no longer an essential commodity, at a lesser price from these farmers, then resort to black marketing and drive up the price of the same commodity. So the biggest loser here would be the farmer, and the benefiter because of that black marketing would be the corporate. And ultimately, what does the economics of it say? If these three laws are for free open market, then how can you actually have MSP? Doesn't it go against the grain of a free market? And that is what the quandary is, which both the farmers and the government have got themselves in. Hi everyone, Preeti Choudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.